to Couching in Color. Today, our Summer Games contestants are going to complete an epic challenge. 2 contestants are going mono against mono to create incredible quilting art out of yarn. Each contestant will start by randomly drawing 3 colors of yarn. They must then create a design using the colors they picked. I'm Angelique and this is Jenna. She will be showing us how to couch in color.
Couching is when you take yarn, fiber, string, really anything, and lay it on a piece of fabric, and then you're stitching over it, and that will create fun dimension and texture to your quilting creation. For this competition, we are going to be using yarn. When couching, it is best to use a couching foot on your long arm. We have 3 couching feet, a small, medium, and large, and I'm going to pick the large couching foot. Just like the contestants, I have chosen 3 random colors of yarn to create my masterpiece with. I'm going to start by sliding the yarn into the couching foot and tacking it down using several stitches. Once it's tacked down, I'm going to go ahead and trace the design I drew. One of the most important things when it comes to couching is having so much slack in your yarn. The minute there is any tension or pull to your yarn, your design will get messed up. Once I've finished couching all my flowers with the red yarn, I am going to switch over to grabbing my white yarn. Before putting my white yarn in, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my bobbin thread and then cut both the bobbin, top thread, and yarn. I want to cut the yarn as close to the fabric as I can so that it looks nice and neat. And next, we're switching over to our white yarn to add some little circles in the middle of the flowers, making sure there's lots of slack. Okay, contestants, I need you to remember that. I'm going to keep repeating that. And lastly, I'm going to grab my variegated yarn and I'm just going to add some filler work in. Our contestants are being judged on their artistry, which means they need to pick something that is pleasing to pretty much everyone's eyes. Now, let's see our competitors couch it out. Good luck, you guys.
Jenna sure made couching look easy and fun. I can't wait to see what fun designs Anthony and Rachel come up with for this head-to-head competition. Rachel, tell us what you do here at Grace Company.
I'm in tech support, so I help people when they call in, fix their machines or anything else that goes wrong.
How are you feeling about today's competition?
Pretty nervous, but I am pretty confident. I've practiced this just a little bit, so.
And what will be your strategy?
I have a few ideas in mind, and based on the colors I get, I'm going to execute one of those ideas.
All right, and do you have anything to say to your competition?
I think Anthony is going to do a great job, and good luck.
All right, so that is Rachel. Good luck to you. Can't wait to see what she comes up with.
So she's going in for her colors.
Ooh, light pink, okay? Oh, variegated purples and pinks.
Oh,
Gray.
great. Those are very good complementary colors here. I can't wait to see the design. Okay, and she is marking out her motifs, and it looks like we have flower petals. Whoa, that's a lot of curves to accomplish with some yarn. I like how focused she is and that she planned out her motif. Okay, so she's going for the gray first.
Nice technique there. Oh, she should have pulled away that thread.
I'm surprised she didn't clip her thread, so now she's
Yes,
sewing over that thread.
that's going to cost her.
She's getting out of the gate pretty good, and she's being kind of careful.
She needs a little bit more, less tension, less tension.
Oh, see, yeah, that's because of the tension that you were talking about there. And the threads get caught. You gotta move those threads out of the way. Good, and we're back up and we're running.
There she goes. Looks good. Oh, I'm thinking maybe a butterfly.
Oh, now I'm seeing the design a little bit better. I think you're right. We have a butterfly design happening. So this is the outline of the butterfly that's doing in the gray. There's a little bit of issue with the stopping and the starting.
She's been distracted by all those fans behind her.
Yeah, it's hard to laser focus. Oh, and
Oh, that was
tweezers
nice.
are an excellent tool to pull that thread through. Yes. All right, now we're threading up the, looks like the peak. We're doing the outside, looks like echoing around the butterfly.
It's looking more like a flower, maybe a butterfly on a flower.
Okay, yeah, now this is going to be
Right.
interesting. Let's see what she does with that variegated.
That's a nice changeover, though. She's doing very fluid movements here.
And we're off to a good start. And I have to say, she's got nice control with the curves. Even though she's not going very fast, her rhythm with the curves is nice and smooth. And I think you're right, Julie. These look like flowers. There we go with that bobbin thread being caught there. We're sewing over that. Oh, she did it.
She did it. Good job.
Rachel, you finished the competition. How do
Yes.
you think it went?
I think it went well for what the time I had and the material I had. I did the best I could, and I'm satisfied.
All right. And then what are you hoping from the judges?
I hope that they like it. I tried my best, and I hope I win.
And lastly, now that it's over, what would you have done differently?
I probably would have spent less time in the beginning and spent more time at the end for any like flourishes that I could have done.
All right. Well, I'm wishing you the best of luck. We'll see what the judges come up with.
All right.
Thank you, Angelique. Now, the winner of this competition will be decided by popular vote of Grace Company employees. Great job, Rachel. Now on to Anthony.
Our next competitor for the Couching in Color is Anthony. Anthony, tell us what you do here at Grace Company.
I work in the sales department. I'm an account executive.
All right. And can you tell me what you're thinking before the competition?
I'm excited to jump right in.
And what would you like to say to your competitor?
I would like to say, Rachel, I love you. You're great, but I'm totally crushing you today.
All right. Well, good luck to you, Anthony. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
Thank you.
Anthony's sounding fierce.
All right, so let's see if Anthony can live up to the reputation. And okay, we have sort of a mustard orange there, or mustard yellow. He's going in for the next.
Oh, there's that variegated.
There's that variegated. And then we have like an orange red. Wow. This is going to be interesting, Julie, because this is not a very traditional color palette.
No, not at all, especially for summer. All right.
So, okay, so loading up.
Love that. Love that. You got the thread out of the way.
Got the thread out of the way. You got to get the thread out of the way. And did you notice There is no marking. We're going free.
Oh, yes. Freestyle. Points for freestyle.
We are going in the game, so we're going to be.
Oh, nice speed.
That's good control. That's good control. We're starting off with our circle, our base shape there.
You got that thread out of the way. You're not going to run over it now.
And we got points. Wow, those are really good points.
Look at that concentration on his face.
Oh, and we're filling inside. Let's see. We have a little throw action going on here.
Very nice. I'm going to say that's a sun.
This is a very strong start. We have a sun-shaped motif filled with a swirl. And now we're going in for the orange. Let's see, what are we going to do with this orange yarn here? Right? It's good locking the stitches. Up.
Oh. That's okay. He fixed it. He's got it. He's got it.
There we go. Okay, so this looks like this is a separate motif happening.
Very nice. It's got good control of that yarn.
Absolutely. Very confident here.
Talking to yourself always makes everything better.
Okay, so now we're going in for the variegator. You're gonna fill in this space here. We have some arcs happening.
Not quite sure what this is yet. The suspense is killing me.
This is very interesting. And I gotta say, his use of color is very impressive because I wasn't sure how these colors were going to work together. And he's going right down to the edge of that frame there. That's pretty bold.
That's definitely a popsicle. That's looking like it's a popsicle. It's going to melt in that sun.
So we have a theme going, sun and popsicles. Very creative. I say a 10 on creativity all the way.
I could use a popsicle right now. Kino, what about you?
Absolutely. I could use two. Now, what I really appreciate is how he is guiding the thread as he goes in all directions. That's tricky because you don't want to get caught up, and that's time.
Oh, great work, great work.
Anthony, now that you've finished the competition, how are you feeling about what you did?
I feel pretty good. I will say it was a little bit hard to get started with the couching foot to get that, tacked down and able to go. And my color selection was a lot more interesting than I expected, but I'm happy with what I was able to do in the time.
What are you hoping from the judges?
I'm hoping that they see a beginner quilter trying their best out here, and I hope that they pick me to win this competition.
All right, well, let's watch to see what the judges have, and we're going to throw it back to the booth.
And the votes from the Grace Company employees have been counted.
And the winner is Anthony.
Oh, amazing, amazing. He did great, great work. I love how tight everything was. Everything looked great. There was nothing that was out of place.
He was totally focused from start to finish. Just amazing.
And this concludes the couching segment of our summer games. Stay tuned for our next event.